Awesome to see the community here. Okay, little technical difficulties. It wouldn't be proper if we didn't have some hiccups as we get this thing rolling along here. Gosh, this is really all about you guys and honoring Albert. Oh, we can't hear. All right, I'll speak up, Ralph. Let me know out in the back there. Yeah, a little better. Okay. Well, thank you, community. This is really your guys' mural. Can't thank you all enough for making this happen. It's all about you guys. I'm going to get into thanking everybody. There's so many people involved towards the end of this deal. But a couple things. Bruce Baker shot me a couple poems and a little introductory thing. I thought, holy smokes, I got to read this to the community because it tugged at my heart and put a tear in my eye. And so I'm going to start out with that. Here's how it's going to roll. We're going to do, I'm going to read this. Rosemary's going to read the poem. We're going to drop the tart. I'm going to, we're going to do a little ribbon cutting. So all you folks out here that donated or were any part of this thing, I want to invite you back behind the ribbon because it's really your doing. Me and the BCBA just created an avenue for you guys to make your dream happen. Credit don't go to me, don't go to them, don't go to anybody but all of you. And I want to emphasize that. After the ribbon cutting, and I thank everyone, we're going to have a few people that were, of course, Yeshe, and some other folks say a quick word to you all. So let's start with this before I run out of breath and yapping too much. To our beloved community, though I write this anonymously, my heart is joined with all of yours. Albert was and will always be an icon etched into the soul of our community. His presence was more than just familiar. It was foundational. He represented the spirit of our valley, the strength of our mountains, and the heart of Boulder Creek. What's most beautiful is not just who Albert was, but how deeply and fiercely he was loved by all of you. I feel like I'm yelling in this thing. That kind of love doesn't fade. It lives on in the memories, in our stories, and in the unity we share because of him. In honoring Albert, we're reminded of the ties that bind us, our shared history, our care for one another, and our enduring pride in this community we call home. Let the love we have for him continue to fuel our passion for Boulder Creek and its well-being. May he carry his legacy forward with compassion, gratitude, and strength, with heartfelt appreciation, a neighbor, one of many who loved him. I know you're out here, neighbor, and I just want to thank you, because holy smokes, that's good stuff. So now, as you all know, this wonderful voice I'm about to bring over, Rosemary Chalmers with Good Morning Monterey of Santa Cruz Voice, and Tina on KBCZ Tuesdays. Rosemary, can't read your writing. Get on over here.
It's okay, no one can. Good afternoon, everybody. Give yourselves, please, a huge round of applause for all of you. Let's hear it. I'm so delighted to be here, thrilled indeed to have been asked to do this. I know that the person person who chooses to remain anonymous.
Uh-oh.
I can shout, but I don't.
You walk that around. There's another one.
Don't take long, does it? I know that the person that wrote this poem, who chooses to remain anonymous today, is here amongst us. She doesn't want to know who she is, and no one is going to tell. But I'm just telling you, it's very short, it's very sweet. But be prepared, get a Kleenex, or if you don't have a Kleenex, just wipe your eyes on your sleeve, because it's very lovely. The White Peacock of Boulder.
Oh.
That's Albert.
The spirit of Albert. Oh no. There we go.
Okay, we're gonna get this done. I promise.
Don't move.
Oh, okay, you want me to come this way?
Yeah.
All right, here I am. You can all hear me, I hope. The White Peacock of Boulder Creek. Beneath the redwoods, strong and wise, a pale white peacock caught our eyes. Its feathers shimmered, pure as frost, a fleeting treasure we thought we'd lost. Through decades long, its grace remained a quiet symbol, unrestrained, of spirit bold yet soft and meek. It claimed the heart of Boulder Creek. When pressure weighed upon our town, when storms would rise and dreams fell down, the peacock walked with steadfast pride, a ghostly guide we held in sight. When the holidays came in ashen flame, the CZU Fire carved its name. Through smoky skies its beauty stayed, a sign of hope that never swayed. Children ran to catch its trail, its mystery like a whispered tale. And though it vanished, gone from view, its spirit lingers strong and true. For in our hearts it still takes flight through forest green and starlit night. A symbol rare, its memory deep, the soul of Boulder Creek to keep.
All right, so that was pretty remarkable. So whoever you are out here, anonymous, you were a wonderful blessing, and we're blessed that you shared that with us and allowed us to share it with the entire community. All right, boys, let her rip. There you go, let her rip. That's good enough, Chaz. Just drop it. Get back over here.
Hold on, Kyle. We'll go do this side first. Right? Yeah, he's pulling this corner, so hold back. Don't let go yet. I'm going to bring this corner over to you. Hold it again.
Where's the hammer?
Yeah, ready? Go!
I gotta tell you, yes, you really hit the nail on the head with this one. Albert shining this light on so many of us in the community over the years, and he's gonna continue to do so through this mural. Shucks. Mary, you wanna set up that ribbon? I think I'm gonna jump into thanking all these people right now. Guys, because you know me, I just fly by the seat of my pants.
Let's get some Albert Peacock cupcakes.
Gosh, there's so many of you that I'd like to thank. The members that started the idea of honoring Albert some way, I seem to recall that Karina Capella and a few other of you started posting comments going, gosh, we need to find a way to honor him in some way. And that planted the seed for me to reach out and start making some calls. And I called Alex. First I called the building at the end of town that used to have the horse, and I forget who was riding that horse. Anyhow, Alex and his wife, a huge thank you. They said submit some artwork, because my wife's an artist, so we ain't just gonna allow anything. And him and his wife, Alex, the owners of the building, said, yes sir, you can paint our building, which was fantastic. Then I reached out to Karen Edwards of last year's BCBA board and partnered with her. I want to give a shout out to last year's BCBA board for creating an avenue. There you are. For creating an avenue and partnering with me for you guys to pitch in. You guys wanted this thing to happen, and we just gave you an avenue to follow to make it happen and try to connect the dots. So between the BCBA and a lot of you folks on my GoFundMe, we hit the nail on the head. I want to thank Beth Stevens. Then I get these crazy ideas once things start to fall, and I'm like, heck, let's put some frickin' feathers of his in the paint. Yeah, she's looking at me like, you crazy. But he was honored to do it. So I want to thank Beth Stevens, Annie Speckful, Trish Hammer for donating some of Albert's feathers to add to the paint. And I want to thank Jenna, right here with Genesis Cafe. She was a drop-off point. She's supplying the power to make this happen. And I want you guys to get in there. She's got some special Peacock cupcakes. Expect to see all of you with one after this. She stayed open just for this event. And let's not let her down and support local. Want to thank Dan with Scaffold Works. So I got this thing going. I'm like, holy smokes, how you gonna get up there? Yes, you. Uh-oh. There you go. Can you hear me now?
Be louder.
Oh, can you hear me now? I can't hear me in the back. Try it now. All right, I gotta about eat this thing to hear myself. Chaz. Is that loud enough? Okay. Anyhow, now I lost my. Oh, then I was telling Jesse, how the heck you gonna get up there, buddy? That's a big one. He wanted a lift, and due to the property not being ours, I reached out to a couple scaffolding companies. Dan with Scaffold Works met me out here, and I kind of tugged at his heartstring. I don't know if you're here, Dan. They gave me a little bit of a deal to get that scaffolding set up for Yeshe to make his magic. So give a shout out to Dan with Scaffold Works. And of course, the man behind me, Chaz, for supplying the audio that works occasionally. Yeah, he's a blessing. He didn't even ask twice. I said, hey, I figured nobody's going to be able to hear me. He said, I'll be there. Don't you worry about it. I want to thank Mary with the San Lorenzo Valley Chamber of Commerce for always helping me with the crazy stuff I do right here throughout the years of me roping llamas and all that crazy stuff. They've always been super supportive, and I told her, I don't know how to pull this kind of stuff off. She said, I'll bring a ribbon and I'll bring some scissors. Talk everybody's ear off, so we were good to go on that. And all of you, that really is what the thanks goes to. We were just your helpers to make this cool thing happen. And Albert's feathers are inside there. This is just super cool. Yeshe, why don't you come up here and say a couple quick words? I'm going off script, so just bear with me.
All right. Can you hear me, everybody? Thank you, Kevin. First of all, I just want to thank Kevin because I don't think any of this would have happened. I don't think there's any way it would have happened without Kevin making it all happen. So how about a round of applause for Kevin Foster? I know he doesn't want to take any credit, but we have to give him credit because of all the work that he's done to make this happen. So thank you, Kevin. I want to again thank the Boulder Creek Business Association, especially Karen and Tamara for helping us out, making this happen too. And of course, thank you so much to all of the people of Boulder Creek for your contributions to this mural. I feel beyond honored to have been able to paint this for you. You know, I grew up here in Boulder Creek. I was actually born here in Boulder Creek. And this town is very special to me. It always will be. And I actually never really got to meet Albert, but you know, wildlife has always been something that's very special to me. Always loved animals, and when I was asked to paint this portrait of Albert, it was just, it was an amazing experience for me, and I hope you all love it. It's been just a joy to work on. It's been a joy to talk to you all as I'm working. A lot of people have stopped by to have a chat as I was going along, maybe even just honking your horn on your way by. I appreciate all that. So anyway, I want to thank just everybody involved, and yeah, again, I'm just so honored to have been able to do this, and yeah, thank you all so very much.
All right, Yeshe!
Woo!
All right, yes!
Okay, so today's about blessings, and today's about blessings, and so I want to. There's somebody special that you all, I guarantee you know who he is, and he's super special. Time and time again on social media, him and I would meet at the Cal Fire briefings during the CZU Fire. People would have trees blocking their roads during storms and they can't get out. Well, our beloved eyes and ears of the forest, Bruce Baker, is retiring and moving to Oregon to a beautiful little spot on the Chetco River. So I want to, he's going to be our ribbon cutting, whatever you call those people that cut the ribbon today. And I would like to invite the BCBA members behind the ribbon, Mary, Yeshe, any of you that donated, where's my Valley Church's board member? Andre, where are you at? Get over here, Andre. I want you behind the ribbon. Any other community members that chipped in to make this happen? This was your dream. The other folks I just invited, we were just your helpers. So get up behind this ribbon. This is about you, and this is about the community. So while you guys get behind the ribbon, before we line up Bruce there, since we can't walk over there without losing signal, I'm going to have to let Bruce say a couple words and stay close in case he gets carried away.
This is probably, can you hear me? Yeah. This is one of the most beautiful communities, I think, in the whole United States. You guys are so close. I wouldn't be who I was if it wasn't for all of you people that we all help each other. So I'm just a reflection of, I was just saying, this must be the most beautiful town in all of the United States. We're all different, but we all come together for this town. I'm sad to leave here. I'm going to a great place. But you guys are always going to be in my heart. I don't have a speech made up or anything, but I will tell you that I, Bruce Baker, in this community is because of all of you. You have made me who I am today, and I appreciate that.
Bruce is the epitome of a blessing, and what I really love about each other, whether I see people with a flat tire and I see 2 or 3 of you neighbors stop to help them. People that have their, hit the middle, Bruce. Today's about blessings, and we are blessed to live in Boulder Creek, that's for dang sure.
Chainsaw.
He was trying to hide it from me. I got a hold of him now.
So, let's get ready. Let's get a few pictures, and then we're going to do a 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to cut. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Cut.
Oh!
All right, well, Easter. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Thanks for bearing with us. And thanks, Alex. For filming me for about a week with the ugly tarp. And love y'all. Love your neighbors. Help out when you can. And if you can't find a blessing, be one. Happy Easter, y'all.
Thanks, Kevin.
Julie. Congratulations. Really sweet. Hi, Rosemary. Lovely. You matched the mural. Or contrast with it.
I delivered.
Almost can't see you because you're camouflaged with the mural.
Or is it
No.
strawberries?
Blackberries. 1 second.